What's up, collective? Welcome to Divine Intervention. Thank you for stopping by and visiting the channel, clicking on the video. I do appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you for that in advance. This is a very specific reading, so this is not going to resonate with everybody. I actually had something else, something completely different on the agenda to do a message for, so I still have that to do. But there's people. My spirit guides are calling them the headache henchmen. Okay, so this is just exposing these people, I guess, but we'll see. There are people causing headaches, causing people to have headaches, causing people to have pain in their head. Okay. And I guess the divine wants to expose them today. So that's what we're going to do. That is what this reading is. Like I said, only take what resonates with you. All right? All right, let's start here. Social media. So something significant about social media. A Taurus. Something is about to pop off with a Taurus on social media. Or something popped off. This says something is about to pop off. So something may pop off on social media, maybe regarding this. Hold on. What is this Taurus? Something popping off with the Taurus on social media have to do with the headache henchman? The message. Knight of Wands and Five of Wands. So a Taurus has something to do with this. This is these people, these actions. Knight of Wands, something impulsive, some action that someone is taking, impulsive action that someone is taking to cause conflict or fighting. I feel like the purpose is to cause like conflict. Yeah, look, I know it. Wands. So this could be being done with devices here, okay? Now you got 10 of Wands. So this could be, and now you got Ace of Wands. Okay, Wands. Something is about to pop off on social media with a Taurus in regards to Wands. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Five of Wands. That's the message. These wands, these devices, these are devices, okay? These are devices with some type of energy, okay? They could be energy devices. They probably are. They probably are. So something's about to pop off on social media with a Taurus in regards to this. Somebody's baby daddy. A classmate. I don't know, y'all, but that's significant. I'm going to go ahead and slide this over here. Social media, a Taurus. Something's about to pop off. It has to do with a baby daddy and a classmate. Or a baby daddy who's someone's classmate. This could be this Taurus. All right, what is going on here? Tell me about these headache henchmen with all these running around with all these wands causing problems. Conflict. Diviner. So it could have something to do with people who have insight or seers, people who are seers. Yeah, betrayal, conspiracy, deception, disloyalty in regards to divine beings here. So this is something that's happening to divine beings. Yeah, some schemer, some dreamer of grand schemes here, careerist. Yeah, this is their grand scheme. Yeah, this person is not fit. Whatever it is unjust, and they're breaking the law. Okay, it could actually involve a lawyer, but they're breaking the law here. It can involve people who are supposed to keep justice. Okay, they're supposed to be keepers of justice, but they're not. That could be just what it may not have anything to do with a lawyer. It could be just that these are people that are supposed to be keepers of justice, but they're not, and they're breaking the law, whatever they're doing. Okay, they could be trying to affect. Yeah, you see that energy there with that stranger. It's all right, though, because somebody's watching them. Somebody knows. Okay? Somebody knows what someone is doing here. It's really pretty sick and twisted, okay? If you resonate with this, it's pretty sick and twisted. But it looks to me like some grand scheme of... It's something against divine beings. So maybe somebody has created some type of device or something to harm divine beings. Okay, to harm the collective, the divine collective. Yeah, yes. Or to temper them, shape them in some type of way. It's like, oh shit, what is it? I don't want to say train, but that's what it's coming through. Like, it's like training a dog or something. But like grooming, there it is. That's what it is. It's like grooming divine beings. And they use these devices, those wands, all those wands we just saw, they're using those to groom, temper, or shape people who are seers. But these are criminal. These are people who are breaking the law, okay? So there's an obvious reason why someone would want, these people would want to harm divine beings. Because if you're having some type of head pain, this could be like crown chakra, third eye chakra, type of manipulation. If you're having pain in your head, it's kind of hard to see. If you're a seer, okay, it's kind of hard to see. So this may be some type of, I don't know, somebody, we have all this technology nowadays. So somebody may actually have, it could be something that already exists, but someone may have created something. Yeah. Clown. Okay. And I feel like they're a clown because there's that keeper of justice in reverse. They're supposed to be keepers of justice, but they're actually breaking the justice that they're supposed to be keepers of. But then also trying to cover something up, put on some type of show with performer. They could think something is funny. They could think it is funny, but somebody's a clown here. Yeah, research, experiment, researcher in reverse. So like I said, it could be something that somebody has created. This is some rogue, mad scientist type of energy, okay? And they could be fixed, or they could have some type of fixation for seers, divine beings. This is who's responsible for this. This is why they wanted me to pull on this, because this wasn't the reading today. It wasn't. But something, it could be because something's about to pop off. One of these people could be a Taurus here, okay? But this doesn't look like good energy. That's not good energy at all. They have a problem with divine beings. I don't know. They have a problem. Maybe it's because they can see. People who are doing shit they don't have any business doing doesn't want people to know that they're doing something. You know what I mean? Like, and with that mask, that clown energy, it's like masking or covering something up. but they can't cover something up with divine beings. So maybe that's why people who are seers and divine beings are the ones being on the agenda here. Yeah, I'm not taking all these, but look. Hunting divine beings. Okay? Beacon of hope, spring buds, innocent people, yeah. Vulnerable. These are people that may be like, maybe they have gifted children, or maybe these people were born like gifted. These are gifts that people were born with as a child. But I also feel like there's some level of thinking that divine beings are vulnerable or soft, like they can dominate them. They're stalking divine beings and then trying to control them, temper them, groom them, manipulate them, or manipulate their ability, their gift, okay? I'm not taking all of those. Knight. Keeper of honor, armor, battle, loyalty. So you got loyalty here and disloyalty over here. So this could be law enforcement of some sort. There's definitely some kind of battle going on here, okay? Or they could be trying to create some type of battle. But again, you got betrayal has a weapon. This person that has a weapon in their hand, and so does this one. So this is something about some type of a weapon that's being used on divine beings. Yes, yeah. Okay. Maybe because of their potential here. Manifestation power, channeler, because people, yeah, they want to control. They're trying to control something. This could be something like damage control. But again, you got justice. And then keeper of justice came out in reverse. So somebody wants something not to be fair. They don't want justice. Okay? They don't want champion of transformation. They don't want this shit. So this is what they're doing to try to prevent it. And it's some kind of battle, okay? Or they feel like it's some kind of battle. Maybe these people feel like they're battling against divine beings. I do know that there is something going on, okay? There is something going on. And if you don't know that there is a whole good versus evil battle going on, I don't know where the hell you been at. Because this shit been going on for a minute. This shit been going on for a minute. And I feel like it's being seen more, one, because the veil is being lifted or it's thinning. But two, because it's getting down to the wire now. That's why you're seeing all these people act out of character. Yeah. It's getting down to the wire. It's getting down to the wire. So this could be about having to retreat, someone having to retreat or trying to make someone retreat here. But someone could also be running. Yeah, look. Breaking the law, doing something illegal and maybe trying to run here. Yeah, they could be worried about reporting or interviewing. Yes. They're trying to cover something up here from the media or the news. That could be, so maybe it's not social media. Maybe it's just the media here. They're trying to cover something up. Somebody, a Taurus. Yes. Okay. So they're doing this because of divine beings can see. So they could have this could be about like what I do. And this is, you know, tarot. It could be about tarot, people who can see shit and people who know shit, and they don't like that because they're doing something to break the law. And they're trying to keep what they've been doing with these wands, with all the wands that came out, they're trying to keep it out of the media or off of social media. Where am I going with this? Let's see. I don't know. I really feel like I should. Yeah, look. That's the intent. That's the intent. They're trying to make divine beings who can see, seers, people who have like cosmic connections and are tapped into the ancestors and the divine, okay? They're trying to put them in a 9 of swords so that they can't see. It's something about so they can't see. I don't know if they're actually trying to make someone blind. No, it's the divine, being able to see with the divine. So this is crown chakra shit. This is crown chakra, third eye chakra shit, where there's some type of device, weapon of some sort that these assholes here are using on divine beings, okay? Because they're worried about their crimes. They're worried about the fact that they're breaking the law. And they know that a divine being is going to be able to see it, because you can't hide from God. You may be able to cover your stuff up in the media and in your environment, but God saw them. The divine saw them, and they know it. So if somebody is a diviner and they're getting their messages from the divine, yeah, that might be pretty scary for them. Never mind the fact that you didn't do anything to them. You didn't do anything to them. You were given a gift, and you know, it is what it is. But they can't box with God. They can't box with God, so they're going to come after God's people. They're going to come after the collective, because they can't do nothing with the Most High. They can't do anything with that. They can't do anything with that energy. So they come in and try to attack God's people, the divine's people. That's what they do. Yeah, again with the wands. Again with the wands. Tell me about diviner, but this betrayal, this grand scheme. They think they're cunning with something. But they're being seen. They're being seen. And this is what they're, I guess, I don't know. Yeah, again with the wands, Queen of Wands. Okay? Could involve a fire sign female. Yes, what did I say? Crown chakra, third eye chakra, the truth. The truth about their conspiracy here. The truth about their deception. The truth about their disloyalty. Because they're supposed to be keepers of justice. And they're not. So they want to attack the people who have the potential to know. And there's some kind of device that they're using to do it. Yeah, they don't like it. They don't like it. They don't like it. Yes, the R is covered up in seer right here because you can see. Because someone can see here, okay? They can see something. Yes, and intuition, the moon tapped in, baby. Fully submerged. somebody is going completely off of, navigating completely off of their intuition here. And it's throwing off of everything for whoever these people are, whoever this is. Okay? Yeah, so they want to cause some type of pain in your head. Pain in your head. If you've ever had a headache, think about how you feel when you have a headache. Do you feel like doing anything? What do you want to do when you have a headache? Take some medication and lay down. You don't want to do anything. I feel like this pain and mouth pain with your teeth are like two things that will put you down. That's what this is. Oh, wait, the devil be working, man. I'm telling you, the devil be working, because this is evil. This is evil. It really is. But God gonna get him, though. God gonna get him. God gonna get him. God's going to get them. I feel like they already getting God. That's why they're in the energy. Because they're getting God. They're being ran off. I'm telling you, if you don't know that this is going on, I don't know where you've been. Because it's a whole battle going on right now. It's a whole battle going on right now. Seven of Swords reverse with the Hangman. So exposed, like I said, exposed. Exposed. Yeah, I said it. Evil. If you don't know that this is going on, I don't know where you've been. I don't know what timeline, dimension, what reality, alternate reality you are in, but we are in a battle right now with the devil. Yes. Being exposed. All right, let's see what they were being deceptive about with the Seven of Swords reverse, because they're being caught. Let's see what they were being deceptive about. What is the Seven of Swords reverse? What are they being chased off from? What is the Seven of Swords? Hangman again. Hangman is already out here. So a trap, trapping someone. Trapping someone or silencing someone, maybe. Ten of Wands. It's like trapping someone in some type of hardship or silencing someone about something. This could be someone trying to get rid of, someone could have been caught trying to get rid of some type of evidence here. But I'm feeling heavy. This is about silencing, okay? Yeah. Seven of Wands. Because they feel backed into a corner. Why do they feel backed into a corner? They're trying to get away. Because of a Five of Cups, some type of sorrow, sadness. They feel backed into to a corner because of sadness. The Emperor. So there's some kind of suffering going on. There's a leader here of some sort, or somebody in some type of position, okay? That they're responsible for some type of sadness. Some type of grief. This person, this Emperor energy, they have control of something, or they're in some type of position, okay? They feel backed into a corner because they're responsible for some kind of grieving or sadness here. What grieving or what sadness are they responsible for? Or some type of suffering, something. The Magician. Magic. Some type of suffering. Oh, so this could be somebody in a position who they could have been doing this to their own people or something, trying to suppress them, or this is somebody who wants to control. They want to control people. Yes, they want to control people, like a mass amount of people. It could be just a divine collective here. They want control, and this is what they came up with. This head pain here to dominate. Because again, think about when you have a headache. This person's careerist is out here. This is a grand scheme. Think about how you feel and what you feel like you're capable of accomplishing or doing when you have a headache, especially if it's a exceptionally bad one. They've been doing something. This Emperor's been doing something, okay? On a large scale. Hunting. The hunter came out with the Magician. Whoever this is has been hunting like divine beings and attacking their crown chakra and their third eye chakra with devices. They don't want people to know that they're responsible for doing this. Why don't they want people to know? Because you would think somebody who's evil like that wouldn't, and they wouldn't really care that people know that they're evil. So this means that this person is wearing a mask, and that's why the clown came out. This person is trying to cover up the fact that they're responsible for this. And it feels like their own people. They've been doing this to their own people. I don't know why that's significant. They've been doing it to their own people. It could be their family. It could be people they work with. They've been doing it to their own people. Why doesn't this person want people to know? I mean, they're obviously breaking the law. Wheel of Fortune. Their house. Or someone's location or address. Trapped. Hangman is out here 3 times. This person is somehow trapping people. They're trapping people and then doing something with devices here. Or this could be putting devices in people's home, trapping people by like putting these type of devices in people's home, like setting people up. They don't want, yes, Ace of Wands, the devices again. To control here. Maybe to control creativity, control creative ability. Yeah, this person is so emotionally stunted. This person didn't receive love. This person did not receive love as a child. They're emotionally stunted here. They're not sorry either. This person is not sorry about this. They feel like it was necessary. So they're not sorry because they feel like it was necessary for some reason. Why do they feel like attacking divine beings is necessary? Page of Pentacles. Something they paid for or something they invested in to control a government or justice system. It's because they paid for something. They want to take over something. Somebody wants to, this is, man. They paid for what? For people to be, that's why the house is here. Something about someone's house, be trapping people in homes, doing something in people's homes. Devices in people's homes. But something about people being homeless. Yeah, manifesting homelessness for people. Who is this? Dr. Evil? Who is this? Okay, but there's something about these devices here. There's something about these devices, maybe trying to get rid of them. They're stuck. Somebody's stuck with the devices. Somebody's stuck with some devices here. Why are they stuck with the devices? There are 3 indications of someone being stuck came out. Because of a missed opportunity. So they're stuck with these devices because of a missed opportunity. I feel like they're not supposed to have them. Or maybe someone already got caught. And they got caught and got stuck with the devices because they missed an opportunity for something. What did they miss an opportunity for? Some type of accuracy or targeting. Maybe they missed. They missed the target. What is this? Yeah, they missed the target. King of Swords. They missed with something. Yeah, this is giving me a missed target. And that somehow caused them to get caught, stuck with the devices they were using. Yeah. The wands, man, I'm telling you. And it's 10 of Wands here too. Okay, so they could be trying to like collect them. They could be trying to like gather up or collect the devices that they used or something like that. Tell me about this. Yeah, this is 7 with 7 of Swords reversed and all this hangman energy. Whoever this is, they're busted, but they're trying to run. Stalking someone, but this is this same energy. It's swords now. Like, this is torture. Okay? This is trying to torture, to dominate here. That's what's going on. So if you're experiencing, it's not just It could be, you could be having some, I'm not going to say you're not having some type of medical issue, but there are people out here who are doing this with devices, okay? Who are causing people head pain with devices. Maybe to try to get someone to walk away or leave somewhere. Like I said, it's about controlling. It's about control. Or this could be about you walking away or getting away. I see that here too. Somebody getting away. Somebody getting out of a trap. Tell me about that. Two of Wands. Making plans, a decision. And Two of Swords. It has something to do with someone's accuracy, and that could have something to do with the divine collective, being a seer. Because like I said, it has something to do with someone being a seer, and something was accurate, okay? And somebody got caught. What was accurate? A baby daddy. A baby daddy was accurate. Something about a baby daddy. What about a baby daddy was accurate? That they lied. Ace of Swords reverse. They didn't tell the truth about something. What was accurate? What didn't they tell the truth about? Chariot. Traveling. So somewhere they went. They lied about where someone was, or someone lied about where someone's baby daddy was, or a baby daddy lied about where they were or where they traveled to, or they lied about where someone else traveled to. Okay, you see this way and that way, so there's some confusion about where someone went or where someone was, and someone lied here. There was something accurate about the lie that someone told about where they were or where someone else was. Why is classmate here with this baby daddy and this lie? Nine of Wands reverse. Someone didn't want to surrender. Somebody who doesn't want to surrender. Six of Pentacles in regards to a disbursement of money. Someone's classmate. Yeah, the Devil. This is some deal for money. So someone may have, a baby daddy may have like paid a classmate because they didn't want to surrender to something, or they didn't want to give up on something. So they made some deal, some sinister deal. What was the deal? Lovers. So somebody's baby daddy enlisted a classmate to lie about sleeping with someone. Somebody paid their classmate to lie about sleeping with someone. Trying to keep this quiet. Or this could have something to do with someone actually being deceased or something like that. But somebody paid a classmate. Why would they pay their classmate to lie about sleeping with someone? Because they forged something. They lied. We already know they lied. Ace of Swords reversed. But Ace of Swords, this Ace of Swords in this deck is like a fancy pen card for me. Like it has always reminded me of like I'm a fan of pens, but it has always reminded me of like a fancy pen. okay? And it's in reverse. So we already know that they lied. Baby dad lied about something, and then they paid somebody to say that they were someone's lover here, okay? Because they didn't want to give up on something, or they didn't want to surrender some disbursement of money. So they paid a classmate. Okay, this could be somebody they went to school with or something like that. This person could be a tourist. They could be on this person's social media. Something is about to pop off with this though. Okay, this classmate that a baby daddy paid to say that they slept with someone. And it's because the baby daddy forged something. They forged something. They did something fraudulent here. So they needed something to combat some fraud that they did, some forgery that they did. Yeah, and this was their creative idea. This was their creative idea. This is what they came up with, to pay a classmate to lie about sleeping with somebody and possibly being at someone's house. Okay, this is why this came out having to do with someone's home here. This is a part of why someone, yeah, they took it to court. So a baby daddy forged some legal document here, okay? They forged some legal document, and then because they lied and they didn't know which way to go because they lied, right? They didn't know which way to go, so they paid a classmate to lie about sleeping with someone. What did they forge? They could have forged something about a disbursement of money. They could have forged someone's name regarding a disbursement of money of some sort. Six of Pentacles. Excuse me, to block. It was to block. So they paid this person to lie to block someone. Yeah, King of Swords reverse. This feels like they did something. Yeah, that's why lawyer. This is the lawyer that came out in reverse. So it is an actual lawyer. This person, this could be this baby daddy too. With the devil out here and the King of Swords reverse, this could be this baby daddy being scandalous as fuck, okay? They forged something here to try to keep someone blocked out, either to try to keep someone blocked or keep someone blocked out of something, a disbursement of money here, okay? Now they're on the run, or they're running because something was accurate about this. So someone may have blew the whistle on this person and whatever they forged. Okay, tell me about this careerist and this betrayal, this conspiracy over here with divine beings, people who can see. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's an attack on divine beings. Like trying to get rid of them or something. Because they can't commit, as long as divine beings are on this planet, they can't run around committing crimes, okay, and breaking the law without possibly being exposed. So their big scheme, their grand scheme is to get rid of all of them. Set them up in these traps. Trap them here, okay? And torture them. Nine of Swords. We saw that Nine of Swords. This was a plan with these wands keep coming out, y'all. There's a lot of them. And I feel like they're either trying to collect them and gather them up now because of this exposure here. Because it will prove what they were doing. It's evidence. But I also feel like somebody got caught. Maybe they were in the process of gathering them up, but they got caught with them. and they're stuck with them. They can't get rid of them. They may have wanted to put them in the water. Yeah, that came out few readings ago. Yeah, they may want to put them in the water because the plan is in reverse now. Five of Swords. This strategy, this plotting, this grand scheme over here is in reverse. So they may want to dump this shit in the water, and they're being gathered up now, okay? These people are... Y'all. Y'all. This is like cyber battle. Through the air. Causing pain to people's crown chakra and third eye chakra through the air with these devices. You see them all lit up on the tip? This is what they don't want in the media. But something's about to pop off with this. Tell me about this, and then I'm going to wrap it up. Tell me about what's about to pop off with this Taurus. This Taurus that may have been involved in lying with someone's baby daddy. The Taurus could be the classmate that was paid. This could be about a baby daddy could be mad about someone saying something about something and them getting caught in a lie about where someone was. They don't know how to defend this lie. Man, I'm telling you, they're scared as fuck because there's no, something was super accurate, okay? Something someone said, it could be like a reader or something like that. Something someone said was super accurate here. Okay? And it caught this person up. Because they lied about where someone was at. And I guarantee you it has something to do with this lover. This person is evil as hell. Okay? If this is somebody's baby daddy, they're a problem. Okay? Bad karma. They were doing something to get out of some bad financial situation here, some type of loss or even illness. And accumulated some type of bad karma. So this is shit. This lie is backfiring on this person. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles reversed. Some large amount of money here that they didn't want to surrender. Some large amount of money that somebody didn't want to surrender here. 9 of Wands in the reverse. So they lied, or they paid a classmate to lie. Yeah, to try to get rid of somebody. They needed to get rid of this person. Maybe because of the proof in regards to these devices and what they were doing. 9 of Swords. That's how you feel when you have head pain. Yeah, but it can be traced. It can be tracked and traced. I feel like that's why they're collecting, trying to collect up these devices or something. Because it will connect them to something. It can be traced back to them. Yeah, man, they got the blues about this. They got the blues about this. What's about to pop off on social media or in the media with this Taurus? Queen of Wands reverse. Queen of Pentacles. So something regarding two females, a fire sign female and an earth sign female here. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this could be this Taurus here, this feminine energy, this Taurus. It has something to do with money. Yeah, the bad karma crew that was trying to get out of, I said it has something to do with money, trying to get out of some bad finances or some bad karma they were getting for something they did in regards to money here. Yeah, not getting their wishes fulfilled, unhappy. Ace of Pentacles. An offer, a new opportunity. So this is what they're getting bad karma for. This is what they have bad finances. But what does that, what's going to pop off with these two energies here, these two females in the media or on social media? What is going to pop off? King of Swords, exposure, the truth. So the truth is going to be revealed about an earth sign female and a fire sign female in reverse. There's some kind of evidence in a book or something. Somebody has evidence of something, and I feel like they're going to post it, King of Swords. Somebody might make a post on social media, or this could be the news. This could be media. This could be the news, King of Swords. This is some kind of exposure here. Like posting something on social media. Yeah, about someone trying to get out, these people trying to get out of bad finances or owing money. They may have unalived someone, okay, or attempted to. This is part of why divine beings are being attacked. Yeah, it's going to cause a tower. It's going to cause a tower. High Priestess reverse, Queen of Wands reverse. So some pretty, it feels like revenge. Some type of revenge tactic. These people are all involved, okay? You got Cancer is out here. Capricorn is out here. Gemini is out here twice. Actually, 3 times. Gemini is out here 3 times. So you got Scorpio. Capricorn is out here again for the 2nd time. Aries and Taurus. There's a bunch of people involved in some big-ass lie that was told. And something's going to happen. Yeah. They either harmed someone or wanted to harm someone or betray someone, or this is this 3 of Swords, this energy being used on someone's crown chakra or 3rd eye chakra. It feels like they think that if they can, they want to block. It's something about being able to see. So they're doing this to try to block the crown and the 3rd eye so you can't see. So your 3rd eye can't see. So your crown, it's trying to suppress someone's abilities here, trying to suppress people's gifts. All right, y'all, I'm gonna, let's see, they're telling me to get a few of these cards. So yes, this is trying to suppress someone's telepathic ability. okay, with some type of devices that may have been planted in people's homes. This was some grand scheme for them not to get caught with the shit, them breaking the law. And I think that it's so important and significant to them because they're supposed to be keepers of the law. These are people who are supposed to enforce the law. They have something to do with it, or they run something, or they rule over something. We saw the emperor energy who was responsible for some kind of sorrow or pain. And I feel like the emperor energy is whatever it means for them to be doing it to their own people. Okay? So these people felt like, or this person felt like, these people felt like if they can suppress people who are telepathic or have divine gifts, they don't have to worry about them breaking the law in secret and trying to cover it up being exposed. That's their grand scheme, and they're delusional as hell. Not gonna work. Like I said, they know they can't box with God. Yeah, you need a lawyer. They're caught. They're caught doing this shit, or this is what's about to pop off. And it looks like it's going to be broadcast in the media. So yeah, yeah, because it was it was premeditated. Plotting, like I said, plotting. Strategy. This is a strategy. But I feel like this, yep. They're done. They're toast. They're done for. They're done for. This is what this is about. So if you're a person that has any type of gifts and you're getting headaches, it's these people. Because they don't want you to know about, they don't want you to be able to see their crimes. They don't want you to be able to see the fact that they're breaking the law. The law that they're supposed to be upholding. Caught. They're caught. Somebody is caught with these actual devices. Somebody is caught. And I feel like the reason why that's significant is because this person, if these are actual devices that are like devices that exist, okay? They already devices. These are people who don't have clearance to have these devices, okay? They don't have clearance to have these devices, but yet they have them and they're using them on who people they want to accomplish and they have an agenda with. It may not be that. Maybe it's something that these people, because we saw the researcher in reverse. So this could be some experimental devices that someone has come up with that they're using against divine beings. Somebody who was researching and studying divine beings and shit. I think I did a reading, like it was like a year or two ago. I did a reading where somebody was like, they wanted to be the handler for divine beings. Like they wanted to dominate and be the handler for divine beings. Like, yeah, we already have a handler. The Most High, hello, the divine. We already have one. We don't need you. Give me one more card. I'm out. Oh my goodness. Give me one more card, please. Like I said, this is not going to resonate with everyone. This is going to resonate for people who be knowing shit. Okay? People who be getting followed and stalked because they know shit. People who they can't, people who have, this is for people who have unplugged from the matrix. Okay? If you have unplugged from the matrix and you be knowing shit and you know these people don't be wanting you to know shit, this is for you. And you've been experiencing headaches. This is what's going on. If you wanted an explanation to find out why you're getting headaches, it's because these people know that you be knowing shit and they don't want you to know shit because they're breaking the law that they're supposed to be upholding. Yeah, gifted. Yeah, they're doing something at nighttime. These people, man, I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. These people have law. They're a bunch of lunatics, man. They're a bunch of lunatics. They're lunatics. Divine masculine. Hostile work environment. So this could have something to do with the divine masculine here. I mean, there's a lot of people out here. So, I mean, new job or new car. Someone's a spineless coward. Someone's best friend is a spineless coward. They're worried, they're mad or upset about a new job, a new car. Worst mistake nightmare here because somebody's gifted. So somebody's best friend tried to do something, some spineless fucking coward tried to do something, maybe create a hostile work environment for someone. They were doing something here. It's also with this telepathic communication, but it was their worst mistake and nightmare because somebody's fucking gifted. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, you guys. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will check you out in the next reading. Take care.